Hey guys, Dad again on this series on suspending judgment, how to interact um, in an emotionally stable way with the world, with people, with events, things like that. I'm not going to repeat myself from what we talked about on the first video on those three principles on suspending judgment. But what I am going to talk about on this video, my best Dadvice today, is on suspending expectations, right? Because if you have um, interpretations, opinions, conclusions, denials, rejections, and etc. on other people and other events, then it's going to lead you to have a certain expectation about how those things should work out. But that's not always the case, is it? I mean, you guys kind of know that for yourselves. You're in your 20s and life has showed you fully, has exposed itself fully to you that your expectations about how things work out just ain't the way it really works out. So, following the same format that I gave in the previous video on suspending judgments, I want you to learn how to suspend your expectations in the same way, right? So, in the same format as previously, there are no good or bad expectations, right? So, start with that in life. Engage life, engage people with that mindset. I'm not going to have any good expectations or any bad expectations. If you have good expectations and they don't happen, well, then the emotional attachment happens and drama starts. If you have bad expectations about an event or a person, then bad shit's going to happen. And you're going to feel shitty and frustrated and angry and irritated and confused, and drama's going to happen again. It's just amazing how much drama happens when we decide to engage life, people, and events with either good or bad expectations. So that leads me to the second point, as it was with suspending judgment. You suspend expectations by just letting things happen as they happen. Expect things to happen however they happen. Don't be surprised. Suspending your expectations helps you not be surprised. I'm not saying that there shouldn't be a shock value, right? There is still very much a moral conscience that we are to have. So that when we see violence and abuse towards someone else, immediately there's something inside of us that we know that is wrong. And I feel like I need to do something about that. I'm not talking about that. That's shock and moral injury, and those things are legit and real. But what I'm saying is if you engage life and engage things in general, in a way that you suspend your expectations about whether something's going to be good or bad, then that allows you to approach life in a way that you just expect things to happen just as they are. You just expect things to unfold however they unfold. You just kind of let the chips fall where they may, if you will. And then as a result of that, when you suspend your expectations that way, then you also do not have to have any interpretation of potential expectations. You don't have to have any analysis of what should or should not have happened. You don't have to have an opinion on it. You don't have to have an affirmation or a denial about it. You can just simply sit back and observe. And the beauty of this is that you're calm. You are at peace. You feel an inner sense of rest. And when you feel those things, then your quality of life drastically increases. You have broader arms, wider arms to reach out and hold people. People are afraid in this world. They're afraid of being unconditionally loved. That's what we all have. We all have that basic fear. But if you suspend your judgments and you suspend your expectations, then you approach everybody on the level of who they are and where they are, whatever they are in life. You can approach anyone, no matter what's happened to them, no matter where they're at, no matter where you think they're going in life. By suspending judgments and suspending expectations, you actually have a larger capacity to unconditionally love people, just like you want to be loved. So that'd be my best advice for today. Suspend expectations on people and life and events, and and just let things go where they go. And love you guys a ton. I'm excited about maybe if some of this stuff comes up during our vacation together, that we can talk about that more. And in the meantime, you guys have an awesome day, and feel free to engage with me on how you feel like suspending judgments and expectations are working. I'll have a couple more follow-on videos to this because I want to kind of unpack the advantages to living this way, and then I want to tackle the pitfalls of living this way. Love you.